Hey there, it's gone, girl. It's one of those days today. I don't know. I didn't feel like getting out of bed, but I did. I have a headache from hell, literally. Fill a vice grip in my head. But what can you do? You know, you have to go on with life no matter how it is. But I thought I'd tell you about a unique situation with my 90-year-old mother. God love her. She calls me the other day and she says, Mary, I called your daughter. And I go, well, that's nice. And she goes, and I told her you were dying and you weren't going to tell her. I'm sitting there going, what? You told my daughter what? She goes, well, you're in denial. And she goes, so I told her that she should know because you'll never tell her. Last time I checked, I'm really not dying. My mom just thinks I am. She thinks the doctors are hiding it from me, that they don't want to tell me. I Even today she called and it's the same thing. She's going, but I keep telling her all the good news and the stuff that's going good. That my throat, although it's strangling me, I'm not choking. Like, I'm not, my actual throat is not choking as much as it was before. Because by nighttime, I couldn't, water would hit my throat, bottom of my throat, and come flying back out my mouth. So that's not happening anymore. But all that good news, and she says, I told your daughter that you're dying and that you're never going to tell her. And I go, Mom, I'm not dying. And she goes, they're just not going to tell you. And I'm going, I think they'll give me a hint. So that's my week in a nutshell. And you wonder, why do I have a headache? I have no idea. Probably from laughing so much. But family are funny that way. Um, Weird thing is, I haven't heard from Jessica since my mom phoned her. So I have no idea how receptive my daughter was to that conversation. Probably laughed like I did, because my daughter's so much like me. So good that. Well, we have 120-kilometer winds. No, sorry, 120 miles per hour winds. I converted it to miles, and we had so much snow that they're digging out today. Yep. I'm glad I don't have to leave my house this week. I was supposed to get blood work, but I went, nope, not going out with the roads the way they are. You know me, I had an accident. I got hit by a car. I'm never going to put myself at risk. And I'm not going to put Terry at risk to take me. But she was so good. She came out in that storm and she came to my house yesterday because she's not only a dear friend, she's also my housekeeper. So she, believe it or not, she showed up to work in the blizzard yesterday, and she comes from 3 towns over, and she doesn't drive, so she's taking buses to get to my house. But she is such a godsend. Oh my goodness. And I'm starting a few courses next week online. So that'll occupy some of my time in the afternoons, give me something to do, something more positive to focus on, and that. So I'm quite pleased. I just phoned up and said, hey, I want to take this course, and this course. So can you sign me up? And they went, yep, we can do that. So it's called Recovery College. And I think it's just bonus. Like I used to go to it in person, but now I'm going to do it online. It'll get me through to the summer before I can actually leave. Because, with the electric wheelchair, sorry, I got this hair that's bugging me. Usually I wear a hat. The reason I wear hats is because If I have a little bit of a brim or something on my hat, it stops the lights because like I'm always squinting because the lights hurt my eyes. Um, so that's why I look weird when I do these videos because I'm always looking down or up or whatever. But you know what? I'm me. Take it, leave it. I'm doing these videos for me. I'm not, you know what I mean? Uh, well, that's about all I have to say. I don't have much to say today. I had opinions, but my opinions, my opinion, okay, I'll give you a few since you're here, anyways. It's the Sebastian Robin Rogers case again. The father went on an interview panel and he lied and lied and lied. He is the most disgusting human being that I've ever come across in a long time. Um, if I was his son and I had to go live with him for any length of time, I would run away. So I'm not so sure Sebastian didn't run away because there was talk of him going to stay with this obnoxious human being. And I'm telling you, I ran away for less at his age. I'm hoping that's what happened. I'm hoping he wasn't lured out. Um, my heart is still praying for his return. Although when he returns, I don't want him anywhere near his father. I'm sorry. You don't like me for saying that. That's too bad because he's a Seth Rogers is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, he is, and I don't really swear. But when I saw him last night, he's disgusting. He is just he's a liar. He's an abuser. He's a child abuser. And if anything nefarious ever happened to that kid, I'd be looking in his direction. I'm sorry, I would. Because there's something about him that's off. Like it is so off. But that's my opinion. See why I keep them to myself usually? Because I have big opinions. But, sometimes I have to say what I think. But anyways, I hope the sun shines no matter where you are. It comes from the inside out. Please be good to each other, be kind to each other, and hug your kids. This is gone, girl. She's gone.